It's time. It's time. It's time. Today is May the 20th, 2026, and it is 3:12 p.m. Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson. Bad tour, bad tour, bad tour. Review, review, review. Now, this is my Michael Jackson tour series. Make sure y'all check out my Victory Tour review. I did that about 2 weeks ago on my review on the Michael Jackson Victory Tour that he did with his brothers, the Jacksons. Okay, make sure y'all check this out. But this is the continuation of that. Okay, Michael Jackson's first solo tour under the MJ brand, the Michael Jackson brand, the Bad Tour. Now, I watched 3 shows. I watched the very first show, the Tokyo show. I watched the Yokohama show, which was, I think, the third show. I think he did 2 shows in Tokyo and did maybe one in Yokohama. And the last one was considered the best one, the Wembley Stadium in London. Now, Michael Jackson kept the Victory Tour blueprint for the first show. He kept that blueprint. The first song was You Want to Be Starting Something, just like in the Victory Tour. He pretty much kept that blueprint. He played it safe. He played it safe. But the only difference was his brothers wasn't on stage with him. He had his own people. So I think that was smart, keeping that blueprint of the Victory Tour, songs and performances. Okay. That was smart. And as the tours went on, he added more songs from the Bad album. And I think that was genius as well. He kind of smoothed into it. He started off keeping the Victory Tour blueprint. And as the tour went on, he added more bad songs within his performances. He smoothed into it. He built it up to it. And I think it was good. All 3 of the shows were good. The very first one, he had so much energy, so much excitement. I couldn't take my eyes off of him. And this was the Tokyo show. The second, Yokohama, he still brought that raw energy to the performance. Okay. But it was nowhere near like the Tokyo show. And then at Wembley Stadium, which is considered the best show of the Bad Tour, this is where he had the bad selection. He added more bad songs in his performances, and he got away from the Victory Tour blueprint. Okay? And it was spectacular. It was spectacular. And I enjoyed all 3 of them. I just now got from finishing the Wembley Stadium show. In my personal opinion, it was the best show out of all of them. But my favorite is the Tokyo show because that was his very first show. And you could see the excitement. You could feel the freedom that he had on stage. You could feel the creative control that he had on stage. This was his very first time, and it's like I was there. Nothing against the Yokohama performance show, nothing against the Wembley Stadium performance show, but the very first show, there's power in the number one. there's power in being first. And that Tokyo show, he just had so much raw energy, so much excitement. It was like letting the panther out the cage. That's exactly what it was, you know? Whereas though in the Victory Tour, everything was like staged. And I'm not gonna lie, nothing against the Jackson brothers, but they felt out of place because they couldn't keep up with his energy. The only person that could keep up with him was Marlon. Okay, but you could see his freedom on stage. That Tokyo show. Okay, and I'm talking about the very first show where he had the black shirt on. There's another performance that he had a red shirt on. But the very first show, my opinion, is my favorite. And that's not going to be the first time that I watch that show. Okay. Now, what do I rate the Bad Tour review on the scale from 1 to 10? I give it a 10. What do I give it within a 5-star rating? I give it 5 stars. You know, every show got better. And see, you can see the maturity and the polishedness of Michael Jackson on the Bad Tour. Whereas though in the Victory Tour, he was all about doing the moves the exact same way every time. But on the Bad Tour, he gave you a little something different. You know, he did Billie Jean different every time. Even if it was something very small, he did it different. And see, this is where you see the maturity and the evolution of Michael Jackson as a solo artist. Okay. So yeah, I give it 10. I give it a 10 rating on a scale from 1 to 10. And I give it 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. Stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned as I continue this Michael Jackson tour review for Dangerous, Dangerous, Dangerous. The second tour under the MJ brand, the Michael Jackson brand.